Yeah. Hi. Sure. Yeah. I have a headset. I gotta find my dongle.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the
I think it's in my gym bag.
Epic moments of
I never got it out.
And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to
why do I gotta play all away games?
Contest. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams
I don't think so.
In the season. One team can make a strong
now Jeffrey's setting me up. You don't want me to four-peat.
We'll see the #2 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the third-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, that was the one where you should have won that shit.
Get to the action on the field.
Yeah, you threw a pick right at the end and I returned it. You should have. Oh, yeah, I'm not returning that one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Wow, but you still got you have to have quality people, or they wouldn't have ranked you #2.
Picks up some positive yards.
How did I fall from #1?
Important second down play coming up.
Well, I should challenge that because I made it over the.
Came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up.
It should have been for sure.
Give it to the big fullback here.
Man, I should have just did quarterbacks.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuck to the run.
I read the shit wrong. I probably should have jangled out to the side.
Helping his team with field position.
Yeah, 4th and inches or 3rd and inches for sure.
And the returner will be brought down.
Yep.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And runner brought down.
Holy.
Looks like there's
give me that hold.
Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes. Time is the football, and now it's second down.
Fucking a whiskey little tight end right there.
And you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here
he's the
one that has to absorb the contact.
Yeah, I got partied too much last night.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. We're going to pull it down and run. Defense.
It's only 3rd down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him.
Oh yeah, there was that.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he lost his feet over the middle.
Oh!
And he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make
It's a big game.
moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
No fair catch. He feels the punt.
Oh, no.
And the returner is brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed
screen. You be able to play through this?
They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
See, he's eating black mold.
Back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running with purpose. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
We got quarterback sneaks happening here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions.
We got fucking cover 6 Willie Cheese here. Let's do it.
Try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has
this is fucked up, dude. I don't know if I can post.
Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in, and the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes position.
I didn't have my player up on the fucking snap of the ball, and I switched to him, and I was like, oh, I'm dropping back, I guess.
Hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looks like he didn't get the snap.
Oh man, the clock ran too fast. Come on, go.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5.
That'll happen, yeah.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Oh no.
What a play. He's got
Well, that was a bad call.
Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Oh, the free safety come up and fucking grab that.
A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game,
play even harder.
Big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Man.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Well, I saw him coming. I was like, oh no.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the
Maybe they'll
25.
collide and not get a pick, but yeah, he snagged that perfectly. Yep, not going to do that.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time.
There's no bueno.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
A flag right off the get-go.
There is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Good luck with that. That sounds like a good time.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield.
He got a new favorite word.
To be able to get the ball, to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete.
Good hand there.
Contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a
yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, right in your face.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back
I told
in
you,
zone.
man.
He's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, look at that guy.
This defense, they're playing some man coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Thankfully, he didn't fumble.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end.
Not another one.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either
have to go back to running the ball.
your quarterback and take a shot
I don't want to pass.
They elect the latter, and it ends up
Shit.
backfiring on them.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to scramble now.
What the hell?
But a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on.
Oh.
So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The
There's a
defense
little
knows
tiny
they're probably going
window,
to go to
worked.
him, and they still can't stop him from coming down
Right
with
there.
a big play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller.
They just have
all you can ask
high
for. Good
awareness,
job
I
up
think.
front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Shit.
Gets the ball as
I
he's
got
but it's incomplete.
because I was manned up on that running back, and it was no bueno.
Getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
That might have been my zone to cover.
First down yardage.
This is why running the football
Focus on the running back.
Run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run it from the gun. Jukes to
Yeah,
get past
that's
man.
right. Good caught
The
that.
end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Took some extra time in the weight room, hanging off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
Oh, you didn't break any tackles.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone.
Yeah, sure.
And he's brought down at the 16. And he's been better off moving it in the end zone for a touchback. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's always good.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made, but there's
another
a
flag like that.
Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept.
I thought I threw that pretty quick.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Oh, my. That's fucked up.
And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. When it comes for his second, it's a fake. Looking to throw it. Lets it go. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. Gamble does not work at all.
I don't know if I have my same punter. He doesn't have the same arm.
Yeah, they try to catch him napping here, but let's give credit to the return
He's got
team.
him.
They were able to force that incompletion. But I like the call, but the execution most definitely could have been better.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Of course, you can kick field goals. Nobody can kick field goals.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect.
Nobody else would have made that field.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone.
Not really.
He's tackled at
I feel like I am, but I screw them up all the time. So that's a problem. Yeah, that's
and
good.
the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball.
Trying to get
It's
kind of
incomplete.
deep.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time.
Bueno.
And now 3rd down coming up. the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. And it brings up
Come back.
down now.
This is not good.
You talk about a big hit there. I think this
Hold
guy
the
holds on
ball,
to this
bitch.
football at a critical third down. If this linebacker doesn't lower the blow, great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. I doubt they'll try another fake here. Pass earlier just did not work. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Quarterback
Why is
delivers
nobody
complete to the
covering
right
this yet?
side. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks.
The dude that was supposed to cover him,
I really like the throw here, Chris.
he bid on the
fake
play
off the
action.
play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down.
It's getting low, I
Here's the
think.
snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the sack. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring
I'll
up
take
third
that.
down.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
If I saw that in real
Offense
life,
comes
I
to the line
would.
for third down off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the
You
same
make this
page.
feel. This is
Coach is
long.
going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised he
That's
was
how the
able to
senior
put 3
took me.
points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The pass rush closing in. Finds room at the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You don't do that shit. What do you mean that here?
Second down play coming up.
Are you fucking serious? No, when you get to halftime.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. This will likely be the last play of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime.
And I got a kick out. This is good.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23 with solid coverage. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Handoff from the shotgun. A quick juke. Sophomore right down after a nice run.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The completion sets up a second down play. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you.
Something good about that D-line.
Continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run. and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. That fake does not work. The return team all over it.
I will never run that again. It took way too long for like the receiver icon to pop up.
Might regret that.
Yeah, I was looking to throw it, but it took forever for the receiver icon.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. And their aggressive nature get to him.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Ball handed off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Always looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
Notre Dame 20, South Carolina 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Just trucks through the defender. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And looking to throw now on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
To kick it away.
No, kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground.
South Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looking right. This one caught. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
It's 1st and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Oh, what glitch.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Looking to throw it on first down. He pulls it in for a big gain.
I didn't want to lose.
His first down yardage at the 46.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Jump 20.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the ball to the ground.
Wow, I needed that turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
Looking to pass here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here's the second down play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency.
I think the comebacks are
a great example
rich.
that he's up to.
They'll run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker. Same tailback, another carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Got space, looking to score. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, big touchdown here late in this game to give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2 potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8.
Give you 30 seconds.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down.
Wow.
Near the goal line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a game today, Chris. Unbelievable.
Wow.
A touchdown here with under 15 seconds to go. A two-point play will tie this game up. I think we could be headed to overtime.
The touchdown is only half the battle. They'll need this two-point conversion to tie the game. And drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. They don't make it. The defense.
South Carolina, 28. Notre Dame.
Did have a spy
I believe
for
they're
the
lining up
team,
to
so
attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
GG's, bro.
So with the lead secure,
Every
it's time
time.
to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
No, Jake. Good. You're going back inside. No. Good.